Hi everyone, we're back altitude scale modeling. Today we're going to look at the M31 U.S. Tank Recovery Vehicle from Takom. All hatches can be built easily open and closed. Track assembly aided by a jig. Detailed stack display. Link and link tracks. Clear parts. Figure not included. 4 types of markings. PE. This is not a toy. 135th. Number 2088. Couple of schemes right there. I'm partial to this one mainly because Invader, great Iron Maiden song. Over here, I like they put the Sprue map on the outside of the box. Show you a little PE you get, and the sprues, the decals. I'm pretty sure this is based on the Grant, but they're both M3s. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, open her up. Pull out screws, instructions, very full box of stuff. Excuse the herd of elephants running over above, but that's what happens when you have kids running around. Resealable bags. Let's start with the lower hull and the turret. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprues and the hole in the turret. You got numbers you'll probably want to scrape out there. I know you won't see them, but I still like them there. It says 2017/2085 and the kit number. Nice cast texturing, and I believe that's the casting number right there. But I'm not a tank expert, so I could be wrong. But the texture on it's very nice. I like it. Hull. You know, this thing was full of raised rivets, and it seems to capture it nicely. And they look pretty well in scale. Escape hatch, I'm assuming. Because it's not a Tamiya kit, so it's not remote control. But very nice rivets. They're going to take some weathering well. And some more marking, Takom and the date. Clean off, don't clean off. It's not going to be visible, so your choice. Unless you're going to do the interior, then it will be visible. Alright. What we got here? We got, looks like engine cover. 2 sprues in here. Oh no, there's not. I picked up 2 bags. Well, well, well. I really like resealable bags. Again, amazing rivet detail, grill detail there. I'm not sure, because it's right where a gate is, if that little mark you see right there, I'm sure it's from plastic coming in, because you can see it also goes that way. It's not going to be seen when you primer it and paint it. It's just interesting looking to me. Nice detail. Ejector pin marks on the inside, all flush or lowered. And again, I can see those anyway. Very nice detail right here. No burring or seam lines. Looking really good. Let's look at this one that jumped in and wanted to be seen first. Come on. Alright. Overall look at the sprue. Very good, nice detailed parts. Detail on both sides. I'm not sure what those are for, but there's lots of rivets detail on detail in there. In fact, this is a hatch. Like I flip it around back and forth so you can't really see it. More great rivet detail. I'm assuming this is the mantlet or one of the turrets. Nice, very small detail all throughout. Very crisp, very clean, very good plastic. I like how the sprue gates are flat, not rounded, so they all look good. Again, this has got some nice detail. It's not going to be very big, as you saw from the hull. Still nice. Looks like we got top, sides, cable. All right. Make it straighter if I adjust the camera. Looks like a towing cable, made of plastic. Looking good though, good detail. You can always just cut the ends off right there and put your own real cable in there if you want. Some tools. Front, there's a shovel. This is the top where the main turret's gonna go. The one on the side. Some more casting numbers. I'm guessing these are spare track links. Again, very nice detail. Looks like there's going to be some holes that need open depending on the version you're doing. Because there's lots of, or that's just where parts are going to connect to. I'll have to find out when you see the instructions. But, looking good. See, there's the casting number right there. I like the feel of this plastic, and I like how it's flat, not rounded. Which makes these gates right here as small as they can possibly be to keep from damaging your parts when you remove them from the sprue. There's some more. Another thing I just noticed that I like. Oh no, I can't open it. I was right the first time. What I like is the sprue lumbering. It's not tiny that you can't see. That's why like on my Airfix B17 I'm working on, I do this because I'm getting old eyes, and the D for that is right there, but the H for this is right here. See the difference? So thanks Takom. Meng does it too. I'm hoping everybody jumps on that bandwagon. Storage box. Bunch of little tiny parts. You can see right here. These are the parts. These are the sprue gates. Some wheels. Some more rivet detail, nice buckle detail, some more, looks like clasps for towing hooks. Again, these are a little bit raised, the other ones were flat or flush. So make sure you test fit to see if these are going to get in the way. There's a little bit of flash on that ejector pin mark right there. No big deal though, considering the quality of this plastic. That's a tiny little nitpick. Here we got some more bits and parts and bobs and J2 sprue, so I'm guessing there's a J1 sprue. Some more very nice casting on that part right there. I'm assuming that's a commander's cupola, or just a part of the hatch. I'm guessing this is the gun. Again, could be wrong, because this right here is a gun barrel, and look, it's hollowed out. It's hollowed out. Oh, not far, but far enough if you want to hollow it out more, you got a good starting point. Some more hatch doors. Guessing these are side skirts or top of the hull. I'm not a tank expert. I'm not an expert on anything. I just like to have fun and build models and make music and work at my job, selling kits, selling hardware. So, like how these are. They just put a lot of thought in how to put these on here and get them back off again. You see, these are cone-shaped eject or sprue gates that are right on the edge there, and they're flat on this side, so they'll cut real easily. Two matching sprues. These are the drive wheels. So we're just going to take one, and right off the bat, look at how delicate these are. I'm not sure where they go, but care is going to need to be taken off, and look how they put the sprue gates so they pushed out real easy. Be very careful, those are very thin, and there's 4 of them here you have to take off. I'm assuming these are parts of the bogies or dry sprockets or something. I'm guessing these are the drive wheels, part of the suspension. More tiny parts here that you can see. They got the cone sprue gates, and then flat on this side. I think it'll be easy to take all this stuff off. Just be careful with these small, delicate parts. But again, some very nice, I'm guessing these are transmission covers. More good rivet detail, more on here. It's going to hold your favorite wash nicely. This is Sprue B. Alright, where'd it go? This one's just sealed. How dare they? Guess it's time to change the blade. Matching sprues again. I'm thinking suspension parts. Part of the bogies. Idler wheels. Whichever, you tank experts. Look, another very fine, delicate little parts you're going to have to be careful with. So it's great detail work for such, it's a small tank. All those one parts I thought were side skirts back there, I'm thinking they're for the recovery part. Here's the length and link tracks. I guess that'll be easy to assemble. You got the flat top, the flat bottom. Then you just connect them all for curved. Never done them before. There are no ejector pin marks on either side, which is a beautiful thing. Zoom in so you can take a peek for yourself. I'm wrong, there's one right there. There's 2 right there. 1, 2 right there. 1, 2 right there. 1, 2 right there. Oh no, I was wrong. There are a few. You can just barely see them, and they're on the inside, so I'm not going to worry too hard about it. Now that I get the light a certain way, you can see there are plenty. There's 6 on this one right here, 6 on this one right here. Oh well, like I said, they're on the inside, they won't be in the way. Here's the outside. Again, looking very good, very nice, very sharply detailed. And this bag has instructions, decals, and I'm assuming this is the cable for the recovery part. These are the two clear parts for, I'm guessing, headlights. Here's the photo edge part for a grill or two. And buckles, it looks like. Here's an errata or an addendum to step 14 that you add that in, and apparently you need to remove that rivet. Here are decals, Ziploc bagged right in. This is made by Takom, doesn't say cartograph. Doesn't matter, they're nice, flat. Cut very close to the... I just realized I had my camera zoomed in. So you probably didn't even see all this other stuff that I was pointing at up here. So, here's the cable, probably for the recovery part. Here's the clear parts. Here's the PE. And here's the part for step 14 to make it right. And again, the decals are cut really close to the decal itself, so there's not going to be a lot of decal film overhanging. And the small little instruction book, which we gotta zoom out for. Maybe not that far. M31, a little bit about the tank itself, if you want to read that. Freeze frame. Alright, rules, guidelines, safety requirements. Another Sprue layout map, which is always nice. This one's numbered, is it? It is numbered. Part 34, part 35, you're going to have to be wearing some kind of special magnifying glass to read it, but they're there. Start with the lower hull, opening some holes with a 1mm bit. Putting parts together. Putting the bogies together, attaching them to the lower hull, doing the length and link tracks. It says to put them on there, but I'd wait until it was painted. I probably wouldn't glue these on until after it was painted. I definitely wouldn't put the side skirts on until after it's painted, but these are part of the side hull anyway, so what am I talking about? Does this thing have side skirts? It may not, because it's a recovery vehicle. Putting all the upper hull together, the turret, the covers, the guns, the little tiny parts, wherever these parts are, I don't know, but putting it all together nicely. Some more of the small parts, the storage bins, smoke launchers maybe? Or maybe it's part of the recovery rig, because that's what we're getting into. You do the turret, and you work on the recovery rig. And the recovery rig attaches to the back of the turret. And then to the front. Where's it show running the cable? There. Shows running the cable on part 23. Oh, let's go back to 14. Part 14. You add this in here and you remove that one rivet right there. Sorry. Remove that one rivet right there. Alright. Attach the hull, the recovery unit, and looks like 5 schemes. This one, Tunisia, 1943. This one, tank's called Georgia on My Mind, it's Italy, 1943. This one, which I'll probably do, is Invader. It's France, 1944. This one, January 1944. And this one, Algeria, 1943. Then the other two, which now that I've seen this, I'll probably end up getting. A couple of Merkavas. Oh, see, they really want to sell this because those two there are also there. Merkavas. I'd only get the Merkava if it had an interior. So I've already got a couple of good Merkavas I want to do. Alright. That's it. There we go. I think it's going to be a nice, interesting build. I'm going to give it a shot sometime in 2018. Thanks for watching. Remember, don't be a kit collector. Be a kit builder. Pick out a good scheme and make it your own. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.